Welcome back to another episode of the House of Aquarius podcast. It is your favorite Aquarius here. Make a wish. Back to bring you another one. Love Talk is in the building. Today we will be talking about our good friend, the Scorpio female and the Capricorn male. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, excuse me, goodness. Man, sorry about that. So, like I was saying, we're gonna jump right into this bad boy. First things first, we have both signs being feminine. As in, both energies tend to be more introspective, more inward. They tend to be more reserved, to say the least, you know. One sign, the Capricorn, cardinal sign. The very beginning, what is that? The beginning of the winter solstice stuff, you know. And we have our good friend Scorpio, fixed sign. So that right there, in case you didn't know, Capricorn. I'm sorry. I have to make that move. Capricorn, they're being cardinal sign. They're initiated starters to make things happen. Like to do things. Okay, Capricorn. Fixed signs. They like to keep things as is and make things better how they are. You know, improve upon certain situations which are already there. And here we have two water signs. Sorry, two water signs. My apologies. Water sign and earth sign. Scorpio water sign, Capricorn earth sign. And if you follow all of my previous information, all episodes, these two signs are already off to a very good start, considering that earth and water actually works very well. So let's dive into this a little bit, shall we? Can't be able to get this light. Mr. Arrow, I'm gonna be here for a little bit talking to you guys. How does it start off? Okay. So, from the very beginning, there was man. Now, these two signs, lustfully speaking, in the short term, for the most part, I don't see too much from them being real drawn to each other. Like, unless it's past, like, you know, physical attraction. That's one of the things that are offsetting, because this one here is, like I said, they're more not outwardly expressive of their emotions and desires, unless they're hunting something down. In the situation, the Scorpio female will be more, especially if she's really digging the man, they will be more aggressive and more likely to get on the hunt. Same thing with Capricorn here. But sun sign speaking here, there'd be more because of the intuition for this Scorpio woman. The Capricorn male, like I said, I am expecting here will be more of a lustful situation, because earth signs tend to have that high drive for physicality. So, unless in this situation here, I would see something happening to the workplace. Because Capricorn is, you know, the workhorse of the zodiac. Excuse me. And Scorpio being one of the signs are actually are very, very, very well received in the working environment. Something could be drawn to each other from there, you know. But going past that though, these two signs work pretty well in regards to this here. Scorpio is a sign that is actually very known for being an all-or-nothing sign. They are very highly passionate and very possessive in regards to their choosing. When they find someone or when they're with someone, they are, you know, you're with them. There is no second guessing that. Not their emotions, not their thoughts or feelings. That's how it is. And here, the possessiveness is actually very, very, very welcomed by the Capricorn male. Being that the Capricorn typically likes to feel secure. They're known for practicality, for being practical, the security, and pushing towards further in that regard. Capricorn male in the situation, or Capricorn male itself, is one of the signs that they typically tend to be more confident and not boastful, but forthcoming of their confidence. However, they have a little thing of not necessarily insecurity, but they need the validation from the other person in the relationship, or from women in general, to make them feel secure. And the possessiveness of a Scorpio female will actually help make that happen. Because at any point in time, he always constantly feel that she's actually there for him. If that lacks at any point in time, then there's situational things, situations. But it's actually a very good thing in regards to keeping them both feeling secure. And there's another thing too with the Scorpio female. They love to make sure that they have what they're giving out is being reciprocated. Reciprocation is not necessarily the thing that drives them, but if they're going to give their all, they want to make sure they have it back. Because both of these signs have really big trust issues. Typically speaking, it's hard to actually crack into both of them to get that trust and love there. With a Scorpio woman, I would say it's probably quicker for it to happen, because Scorpios, word signs themselves tend to be very emotional signs. And passion, which Scorpio is known for, is something that's driven off of emotions. So I would imagine that would be more likely that the Scorpio woman would be the one who actually cracks open the trust vault before the Capricorn male does. But when she does, that will actually help make the Capricorn male feel more secure and open to trust. Thinking about this situation, this relationship, well, both of them are very serious signs for the most part. Even though, like I said, if this is the Capricorn Sun sign episode, Capricorns, especially when you get past a certain point, you see how weird and wild and fun they actually may be. And that may or may not be the proper taste for the Capricorn, the Scorpio female. But we'll see what happens, Let me know how it goes down for you guys, But they're both very serious signs. One thing, like I said, the Scorpio female is actually the more emotional sign. And even though the Capricorn male is emotional, there is one thing that tends to be an issue that lacks in the relationship, is that the Capricorn male, how's the best way to phrase this? It doesn't sound so terribly horrible. The Capricorn male is one to not hold off of their emotions, not be emotionally detached, but they can prioritize, let's say, career, job, or work, business, whatever it is, over top of the relationship in regards to the success of making things happen. That's actually one of the things that is a nasty moniker for the Capricorns, is that they treat everything like work. And because they're always constantly focused and striving on trying to achieve more and greater things in their life, especially in the workforce, they cut me off. They may backburner their relationship to some degree. And that's why, for the most part, especially when they get married later on in life, they tend to have a lot more success for a long-lasting relationship, long-lasting marriage. Simply because of the fact that for the most part they're more stable and they're more secure and not in their own skin, but in their career and what they're doing with their life. Whereas in younger parts of life, they tend to not be, they're still building to that point where they feel happiest in their direction of going to life for the career or their security or their financial stability, whatever it is that's driving them towards being for their greatness, you know. I could probably really have to move my skateboard so it stops rolling the wheels, but that's another topic. So like I said, there's a higher chance that later on in life there'll be the marriage will be a lot smoother, a lot easier going, simply because of that. But like I said, these two signs, let me think. I mean, they work extremely well together. Oops, damn it. Try to be nice to guys and then go by. They both secure, both stable, both seek long-term, lasting relationships. They both have that need to have someone make them feel secure enough to do what they gotta do. Make them feel like they want to open up the love vault, because they both have a lot of love to give. And like I said, the emotional part from women wear shorts for is like this. 32 degrees outside. People are stupid. Not that person. Some knows who's going behind me. But like what I thought I was saying. Thing off there. So I'm about to take go brush my dental work done, something like that. But I got a few minutes to keep going with this. So where was it at? I was saying in regards to the emotional Scorpio will be able to actually open up the emotional vault of the Capricorn male. At first, men being what they are tend to be less emotional, outwardly expressive, especially in public, until they go open up by someone that they really trust. They both have trust issues, like I said before, but when they both actually commit to each other, it'll be easier for them to both understand and both see that they can trust each other. That's going to be a very, very important thing in a relationship. Scorpio female is, like I said, a very all-or-nothing sign, and the entire time they will be doing things to benefit each other, especially in the financial sector. Capricorn is one of the signs, one of the money signs, because of Earth, you know. But and the organizational skills of both, the research heaviness of the Scorpio female will help keep things on track. So they actually have a likelihood to actually have a very, very financially stable relationship. So if you're one of the people looking out for, you know, long-lasting stability in your life financially, Scorpio Capricorn is a good start if you're a Scorpio Capricorn. What else? Let me think. I feel like there's a few things I might have slacked on here. Oh, very important thing. Oh my goodness, it's a very important thing. Good thing I remember this. Both these signs are control freaks. Very, 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 very heavy control freaks. The Scorpio female she will not always feel at ease or be able to be comfortable if she is not in control to some degree. And the Capricorn male will be more likely to be trying to control everything because, well, not necessarily everything, but control more things because of the fact that they feel things are able to be done better when they're in control. So, aside from if they're able to let the other lead and understand that they'll work as a team together towards a proper or meaningful goal or whatever, that actually will make the world of a difference. And so they have to keep on looking out for those kind of things, because they have to, people don't like being controlled. And if one is too overbearing on the other, there will be a lot more resentment and antagonistic situations happening. Capricorn male has to be very careful, because Scorpio female is the only thing that can really be they're at the most, every person is most vulnerable in a relationship when they are in love, when they trust someone. And the one thing you don't want to ever do is hurt a Scorpio. Period. And I think more so a Scorpio female, because the fact that Scorpio females, or Scorpios, are known for being able to be very patient to get back the thing, if not striking back immediately. And they never forget, or whatever you're doing, they're taking notes. Scorpios are very observant, and they're always constantly making sure that they are noticing everything. So if you think it's getting something past on them, on this life, you're probably not. And if you hurt them, they will strike back. That's a Scorpio thing. Point blank period. Guys are more upfront. Women are more subtle and long-term lasting. Well, not long-term, but long, thoughtful plan happening, you know? The trust thing. Yeah, the trust thing. The control thing. The emotions. That's actually one thing. The Scorpio female, that's what it was that I lapsed about earlier. Was the Scorpio female help actually open up the Capricorn's emotional ability to feel and open up. It will help ease things open for the relationship a lot better, because Scorpio women and water signs typically in general are a lot more intuitive and feel people's emotions a lot easier, and be able to get the gist of things easier to help you open things up. They're more in tune with their emotions. So that is actually one thing actually very, very helpful for the Scorpio Capricorn male. That said, short term, I don't really see things, like I said, outside of lust. I don't see things happening like popping off like just like that. Long term, this is one of those fucking amazing relationships. So like, outside of the control issues, and if both sides can actually trust each other fully as time goes on, because trust is one thing you can always easily mess that up, you know. It don't take much. If they trust each other in the long term, they actually can be very, very highly romantically successful. And that's the other thing too. The Scorpio female don't expect too much in regard to the romanticizing from the Capricorn male. Not saying that they can't. All depends on their Venus and or their Mars, but it's less likely to be the case because of practicality and you know, all the jazz. But like I said, long term, it actually is one of the almost a grand slam, if not a grand slam. Actually, a really good one. So keep that in mind. And unfortunately, I have to end this one here now because that's one thing. If I keep digging, I'll find some more things. But I gotta get in there and get my dental work done because I don't like to be late, even though late all the time when I'm black. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? What am I gonna do? You know? So that being said, as always, my friends, stay classy, be you, make a wish,